Domestic violence does not come with some magic on and off switch that gets flipped when the victim leaves. Besides the traces a victim carries around like shrapnel left from a bullet wound, it's not like the abuser lets her get away with leaving. Today I feel like Tony Stark, yes, Iron Man. I feel the shrapnel buried deep inside. I have fashioned ways to keep the shrapnel at bay. Sometimes there is a system failure, though, and I feel it all coming at me, like reliving the day they became part of me for the first time. Out of self-preservation, I created a suit to make me seem superhuman and strong, when really if people looked beyond, they would see I am only human. Today I sit, not wanting to move, for fear the pain will be renewed by unwanted images that put me back to days I suppress and wish were not real. One's thoughts can be a terrible thing to be left alone with, especially considering the voice I hear is not my own, but rather his verbal daggers that pierce my heart and mind. They won't leave me be today. How could they, when he continues to remind me of his deadly aim? He knows the weak points in the suit I fashioned, for like a fool, I told him of my weak points, during times he pretended to care. So now miles apart, he still knows what subtle messages to send to remind me he is still watching and he still awaits control once again. Friends become messengers without even knowing. So whom are my allies? Who can I trust? When people think he has changed, but they know not what his starting point was. How can I tell them? They are carrying his mental abuse to me like a homing pigeon. I know if I try to confide, some what I say will get back to him, giving him more armor-piercing ammo to use against me. Years since he laid a hand on me, the abuse continues in ways so subtle no one else can feel the pain it causes. No one else can see the reminders that make me feel like I'm back under his control. For through years of abuse, he created his own language that only his victims can hear, as is true with every victim and survivor and their abuser. It's like when you see someone that has beat their pet. All they have to do is look at their pet a certain way, and it gets that terrified look in its eyes, and submits to its owner. No physical contact or words need be spoken, for that pet knows what comes next if they do not submit. Just as a victim knows what comes if they do not submit when given the cue to.